Hello and welcome to this new edition of Post-Trade Perspective. We are today with Enrique Sacau, who's the Chief Executive at Kneip. Kneip is a company that Deutsche Börse acquired recently, some 6 months ago, and Kneip specializes in providing fund-related data to the market participants, namely asset managers and fund distributor. I'll ask a first question to Enrique and ask Enrique, why is the fund data more important to the industry than ever?
Thanks for the question, Philippe. I think there are three key drivers there. So one is regulation, which is not going away anytime soon, and the pressure is increasing. The second one is distribution. So asset managers need to sell, for which they need good data quality out there. If the data is inaccurate, it's a distribution killer. They don't know why they're not selling, but they're not selling. And the third one, which is a real risk and a reputational risk, is to get it right for ESG, which is the trend of the moment. But as you did put your hand in your pocket to acquire Kneip, I'm sure you have your own kind of view and explanation as to what the kind of key issues for the industry participants there are and what problems they're facing.
Oh, absolutely. We've seen while dealing with asset managers and distributors that consuming data was a big issue for them, i.e. that the way that they can absorb the data and make them meaningful for their company is one of their major issues. Second, the quality was an issue that they have raised, and it's rather important that as soon as they get their hands on the data, that the data they're going to use are of quality. The third one is the cost. Managing the cost while dealing with data was paramount to them. Fourth one, I would say, was the multitude of sources of data that they had to deal with that they would like to see being reduced. But since you asked me a question as well, Enrique, now a question back to you. So how can you help the industry solving those issues that I've just mentioned?
So we have many conversations with the market participants, and the themes that you mentioned keep on coming up. And I address cost. How do we help? By outsourcing. We're cheaper to run than an asset manager would be, and we provide a one-stop shop. So by using Kneip, they don't need to go anywhere else. The second one is the safety piece I discussed also earlier, which is we have a lot of regulatory expertise in-house. Our competitors provide a service which is based on tech or people, but they often do not have the knowledge to kind of see what's coming on the regulatory front. And the final one is the data quality, which we ensure by doing what we call post-publication control. Other suppliers, competitors of Kneip, disseminate data, but they do not check that the data has reached the destination where they sent it, nor do they take corrective action when that is not the case. So these things we do as Kneip, and together with Deutsche Börse and Clearstream, we have access to kind of custody data, distribution data, and other data points, which address your first point, which is how access can be granted by us teaming up with a much larger, much more data-rich organization.
Well, thank you very much, Enrique, for having shared those information with us today. And thank you all for having watched and listened to this video.